Tinkaton. So, what did we learn? We learned nothing about the price. We learned that it's more powerful than the Switch 1, which we knew. I predicted, against everyone else's sentiment, that it wouldn't be as powerful as they say, which is close to, or equal to the PS4 Pro and Xbox Series S. From the games that we saw, looks like I was right again. Every game basically looked like they were Xbox One level with, slightly modern additions. Hitman looked like it was PS4 level. And the one from Shinen looked like it was above PS4 level. But that doesn't mean anything because the Shinen racing game for the Switch 1 looked like it was way OP, overpowered as well, so that doesn't mean anything, right? We can expect what I said, which is in portable mode between Xbox One, around Xbox One, and in desktop mode around PS4. Both of those different things have an additional kind of modern additions. It is cool, very cool, that Metroid Prime 4 runs at 4K 60 docked, or it can also have a full HD 120 FPS mode. Very cool. I'm not all that convinced about the actual image quality on the Switch 2 for Metroid Prime 4. In many ways, it looked actually worse than Metroid Prime Remastered for the Switch 1. Plus, the Donkey Kong game at the end looked as good, and in some ways worse, than Super Mario Odyssey, right? So, it wasn't okay. It was okay. I liked seeing Elden Ring. I liked seeing like a little fizzle trailer where I also saw Cyberpunk. Maybe some of you people didn't see it. Look over it again. Cyberpunk is definitely coming to the Switch too. They just didn't have anything dedicated to it, so that was good. It was a nice thing. The thing that I liked the most was when they were talking about the different features, it being, very thin, having the full HD screen, having 120 FPS, having HDR, the different mouse things. And of course, something that wasn't good was that you have to pay for the upgrades, there were different things, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and for you to get that upgrade, you'll have to pay extra, and they didn't even want to tell you how much. That is kind of worrying. They also didn't tell you how much the Switch 2 costs. Kind of worrying, right? Because it's only 2 months away. Why do they not want to say that? I understand they probably want to have you for you to have that experience, have it in your mind and not worry about the price, but it is kind of worrying. Pokemon Legends, they didn't mention the upgrades in resolution or image quality specifically like they did in Metroid Prime 4, which kind of suggests that the upgrades aren't all that interesting anyway. But yeah, no, just my initial thought, graphics was, Hitman looked cool, other things looked cool. One game that I would love to play is Mario Kart World. I would love to play that. I don't really care about Mario Kart 8. I don't really care about 3D Mario running around and stuff. I like that Super Mario Wonder is basically you taking a mushroom and getting high. But Super Mario Kart World, that's something interesting, being able to just drive around to your heart's content, and then, kind of like those Need for Speed Most Wanted games, just in the most silly manner. So it's very interesting. I'm looking forward to all that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, pretty good. yeah, that's basically it. I'm looking forward to more news and the Nintendo Today app that kind of is their version of trying to get you to stop looking for leaks, so that's cool. And it's appreciated, so I don't really have to look for leaks now, and I can go to Nintendo Today app and check out what else they have planned. That game at the end with from Software, looked like it was below Xbox One graphics, but it was interesting. But it was, yeah, it was. There isn't a console that we have that is a below Xbox One, but that game looked like it was from that mystery console, so that was interesting to see. Let's see. Also, that Zelda Warriors game, that the graphics on that were better than other Zelda Warriors games, but the graphics were like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, just that it was Warriors. So it is an improvement on the previous ones, but it is way below expectations for me. I expected the graphics to look much better, and it's not all about graphics, but that's coming from me because I don't, I'm usually spot on when it comes to the graphical capabilities of a console, especially Nintendo, and yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's basically an Xbox One. That's what I saw just now. Of course, we will see much better utilized graphics in games and optimizations going forward. But graphically, meh. Gameplay wise, interesting. Let's see how it goes. Tinkaton.